We sometimes get confused between these two words, authentication and authorization. In simple words, we can say that authentication is the process of verifying a user, while authorization is the process of allowing something to be accessed. Alright, you have not clicked this video to hear only theoretical definitions of these two misleading words. I'm going to explain this process by comparing them to a real world example. Okay, you must have a Gmail account. When you want to see all the emails in your Gmail account from a new browser in computer, laptop or mobile, where you are signing in for the first time, what does Gmail do first? They ask for the username and password to be entered correctly, right? And if you have activated for the two-time verification process, then you will have to enter the OTP that you received on your phone. So what they are doing here, basically they are verifying whether you are the real user of this account or not, so that they can give permission to use their services. And if you are genuine and if you have proved yourself that yes, you are the real user of this account, then they give access to use their email services. So more simply, I can say that when you type the password and OTP correctly, you went through the authentication process. This means that you have proven yourself to whom you are claiming to be. And when they have given access to their email services, so that they have what they have decided, there you went through the process of authorization. It is up to you in the authentication process how will you prove your identity, but in authorization it is up to them, up to the company, whether they should provide access to their services or not. They can also deny to give any type of services to you. Now we must quickly pass through the important points that we have discussed so far. First point is determines whether users are who they claim to be. In authentication process, we usually determines whether the users are the real one or the genuine one or not, whom they are claiming to be. And in the authorization process, we generally determines what users can and cannot access to. For in the example of Gmail, the user was only authorized to access the Gmail or email services of the Google. For the example that we have taken, in that the user was only authorized to access their email services. And the second point is usually authentication is done before authorization, and authorization usually done after successful authentication. And in the authorization, we generally determines what users can and cannot access. And I have taken a very small example. Employee in the company are required to authenticate through the network before accessing their company email. I hope you have understood this concept easily. And when the employee have proved himself that yes, he is working in that company by putting some password or fingerprint and by facial recognition, the system determines what the informations the employees are allowed to access. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have understood the difference between the authorization and authentication. If you liked this video, then please hit the like button and you can subscribe to the channel also.